Why does it have to be in 2D? No, I'm kidding. Before I say anything, Mario is good. Especially in an era where so many games are filled with filler-ass bullshit, Mario stands out as a game where you can just go in and play the fucking game. And they are quality games. Now, I'm not a hardcore Mario nut who insists that Mario just rapes and blows every other game out of the water. There are a crazy amount of mechanics that you could even consider to be fleshed out, but that doesn't always result in amazing gameplay. But even then, with all the great 3D platformers that have been released, no other game has been able to match the freeing movement of the 3D Mario games. But the 2D Mario games kind of get fucking dominated. Before Mario Wonder, 2D Mario was undoubtedly at its lowest, with essentially the same game being released 4 times back to back. And it is kind of scam, but on their own, these are still good games. But the fans were thirsty. They were thirsty for something new. And then they were not thirsty anymore because they saw Mario turn into an elephant. Obviously, Mario Wonder has a completely fresh look, but what really sets it apart are the Wonder Flowers. People have tried to say that this is Mario on acid, but really it's kind of just an excuse to throw a mechanic in out of left field. But listen, it's still pretty cool, and Mario Wonder is a good game. I did enjoy my time playing it, but it's honestly never felt more apparent how limiting the 2D Mario formula is. The first thing I noticed was how short the levels were. Like seriously, every level only lasts like 2 minutes. While that might not seem like a problem, it leads to the game's pacing constantly coming to a halt so you can walk around this shitty hub area, which is filled with so much bullshit. 1 minute ago, I said that Mario games don't have filler bullshit. This is not true for Mario Wonder. For a game with an almost non-existent story, damn does it have a lot of dialogue boxes. This shit is insane. I remember genuinely contemplating if Zelda needed to have cutscenes, but fucking Mario? Remember when the reviews came in for the Mario movie and people were unironically saying that it didn't need a plot because the games didn't have one? Yeah, I genuinely cannot comprehend how anyone would take anything away from a story like this. It is such a mind-numbing waste of time. Like, look at this shit. Look at this fucking guy in the way. Oh, I'm so lazy, but if you give me 10 coins, I'll build a bridge. So you give him 10 coins, he does his thing, and then he goes away. What the fuck is the point of that? Mario haters usually resort to calling these games super easy. I actually didn't have a problem with the difficulty, and there were even some challenging levels. But unfortunately, this game has the worst life system. Every time you lose all your lives, you get a game over screen and get sent back to the hub world. And then this fucking guy gives you 5 more lives anyway. So you basically have infinite lives, except now you have to walk back 14 miles just to start playing again. It is the most moronic waste of time shit ever. By the time I finished the game, I felt almost nothing. The game had such little impact on me. Most levels were fine, but there were only like 3 that stuck out to me. And those are the only ones I can actually remember. When I think back to my experience playing the game, it feels like most of my game time was just walking around the hub world. The format is fucking ass. So let's look at other games. Pizza Tower has less levels, but in return, they're way longer and more memorable with tons of replay value. Celeste has short stages that seamlessly form this continuous platforming experience. Bowser's Fury and Mario Odyssey really put a focus on exploration. Psychonauts has that compelling linear narrative. But if you really need to have shorter levels in a hub world, take Battle Block Theater. The levels can get as mechanical as they want because it's all really just prisoners performing in a theater. Yes, Mario's hub world can look cool, but it doesn't have the atmospheric storytelling of Battle Block Theater. And on top of that, you have all these different game modes, a level editor, and a level browser for $15. 1/4 of Mario Wonder. $60 for this shit? Get the fuck out.